I'm Charles Boda, and this is your Diz Daily Fix for November 21st, 2017. We're now starting to see the first stages of many of the upcoming major attractions that were announced at this year's D23 Expo. On Friday, we reported on the blueprints for Disneyland's Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which we now know will be set on the planet Batuu. Since then, a few new permits have been submitted by Walt Disney World that shows the first stages of development for Ratatouille in Epcot's France Pavilion in both the Main Street Theater and Tron Light Cycle Power Run roller coaster. Permits for Ratatouille show the attraction being constructed between the Morocco and France pavilions, with much of the current backstage area being relocated. The entrance will run on the France side of the canal that runs between France and the United Kingdom and could have new shopping and dining areas in store. Permit listed as Magic Kingdom East Side modification gives us a better idea of where the new Main Street Theater and Tron coaster will be. Although the theater will have an entrance from Main Street, both attractions are within the boundaries of Tomorrowland. Disney-Pixar's Coco opens in U.S. theaters tomorrow, but it has already broken a box office record in Mexico. The film was released on October 27th, which is was 2 days before the 3-day Dia de los Muertos holiday, and it's held the top spot at the Mexican box office for 3 consecutive weeks. Now, in just its first 19 days, the film brought in $43.1 million US dollars, which amounts to 824 million pesos. Now, 827 million pesos was the total amount grossed by the Avengers for its entire run. Coco will be hitting theaters in the U.S. tomorrow, theaters in China on Thursday, and theaters in Russia on Friday. Lastly, Southern California residents looking to get their hands on Disneyland Resort's Southern California Passport are currently out of luck. The affordable annual pass option for those living in zip codes from 90,000 to 93599 has been temporarily discontinued. The Southern California Passport allows guests to visit both the Disneyland Park and Disney California Adventure for about 215 days, with Saturdays, holidays, and half of the summer blocked out. Now, it only costs $469, and once you paid a $97 deposit, no interest monthly payments were only $31. This option had previously been put on hiatus back in 2014, and then was brought back 2 years later in 2016. Now, although new passes will not be available for purchase, current Southern California Passport holders will still have the option to renew. Regarding the decision, Disneyland spokeswoman Michelle Himmelberg stated, "Our annual passes are very popular with guests. We continuously seek the appropriate balance that helps manage demand for our product and allows us to deliver a world-class experience for all guests." So there's your reasoning behind putting that on hiatus. Now, many of us are very cost-conscious when it comes to planning our Disney vacations. If we have to scrimp and save and plan to get to Disney's Florida or California parks, surely foreign parks must be out of our price range. Now, in today's featured article, titled "How to Go to Tokyo Disneyland for Less Than the Price of Walt Disney World," contributor Mary McCormick shows us that that may not be the case. For those interested in saving money, which most of you, and those interested in travel, all of you, this is definitely a must-read, so go ahead and check that out. Now, trending on the boards today is a thread on the Disney Cruise Line forum, where poster Pangyal is thinking about booking a cruise that's only a few months away and is wondering if she'll still be able to enjoy the character meets and activities that you can book ahead of time. Other posters are joining in with helpful advice and suggestions for last-minute cruises, so look for the thread entitled "Are We Too Late to Make It Worthwhile?" at disboards.com to join in the discussion yourself. Now, join us at 1 for the Diz Unplugged Walt Disney World edition, where lively discussions on all this week's major news, stories, and topics will be discussed. You can check that out today on disunplugged.com at 1 p.m. For the weather today, guests in Orlando will have clouds and showers with a high of 77 and a low of 64. And those in Anaheim will have a partly sunny day with a high of 90 and a low of 58. For information on everything I've mentioned, go to wdwinfo.com/dailyfix. And that will be it for me today. But tune in again tomorrow for another installment of your Diz Daily Fix.